What's going on, everybody? It's your homeboy Cable Line Network here, chilling out, maxing out, doing my thing. Alright, y'all. Now, in today's video, we're going to be talking about The Flash Season 3, Episode 1 Prediction Storytelling by Cable Line Network. Let's get into this. Alright, now, as it seems, the Flashpoint details Flash saving his mother and causing a sonic boom, aka a time boom, which alters reality beyond all basic repair. Well, he was able to repair it in the end, but anyway. Now, I believe that after Flash saves his mother, he will disappear and he will wake up again. And once he wakes up, he will wake up to his mother. He will start remembering all the birthdays because think about it, he has a whole nother life to remember. Now, the thing about this, because of everything that happened, he did not meet Caitlin Snow, he did not meet Cisco. Harrison Wells was actually the real Harrison Wells, since the Flash never existed. Reverse Flash would have no reason to go back. Now, Joe and Iris, of course, they still knew him. They were always friends, so they'll be all right. Whether or not they actually manage to get together or not is to be seen. Now, I understand that Barry's going to go around to Cisco and Caitlin, try to talk to them and such. They're not going to know who he is. Now, he's not going to actually realize the initial danger of what he has done until he actually will turn on the news and see that the metahumans are actually rising up. Because of a time boom, it could be possible that Harrison Will's particle accelerator still exploded and it gave all the other metahumans their powers. But because Barry wasn't in the exact same place, they didn't give him his powers. No Flash. It's just these metahumans running around like crazy. Or could there be a Flash? Now, I was talking about Wally West getting his powers because of something could possibly happen to where Wally West actually got struck by the particle accelerator because he was in that city. Maybe Iris' mother tried to come back and talk with Joe about reuniting the family, and he actually she introduced Wally. Now, Wally gets the powers, and it could be, like I said, because of a tragic death by his father, that he could go into crime. Because remember, at first he wanted to go into engines and speed, but something like a parent's death would actually cause you to go into crime, just like Barry. So, Wally West is going to be at that lab. He's going to get the power. Now, Wally West is not as fast as the actual Flash. Now, I know what you're going to say. Oh, at the end of the at the end of the new 52. No, no, we're talking about previous. We're not talking about the end of 52. Now, Wally West was not faster than Bart Allen, and he was not faster than the Flash. So, he will not be able to really take on these metahumans as effectively as the Flash could. He's going to be struggling. The metahumans are going to be going to war with the city. Now, come on, guys, you guys see that coming. You saw that set at was it the season final? Yeah, it was the season final. Did you see that? No, no, it was the episode before the season final. The set showed the city being destroyed and everything. You know they're going to reuse that set. The CW never uses anything once. All right, now we're going to get into this a little bit more. Now, with all these metahumans going down, that's why Barry's going to try to talk to Caitlin and Cisco and Harris, but he's going to actually sound crazy. He is, because one is going to be the real Harrison Wells, and he's going to think it's Eobard Thawne, or he's going to think it's Harrison Wells. Well, he's not going to know. He's not going to think it's Harrison Wells from Earth 2, because Harrison Wells from Earth 2 already went back to Earth 2. So he's going to think this is Eobard Thawne, but it's going to be the regular Harrison Wells. Now, with the city basically going amok and the world on the brink of destruction. That was the whole basis behind Flashpoint. Now, Flashpoint, they had Aquaman versus Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman and Aquaman have not been. Well, actually, Aquaman has been introduced into the CW universe, but it was on Smallville, which is a separate universe from Arrow and the Flash. Anyway, now they haven't showcased them on these universes, so it's going to have to be another type of war. The metahumans. The metahumans are going to be too much for the cops and Kid Flash to handle. It's going to be constant fear and terror, just like how Zoom had Earth 2. Now, Barry's going to really, spend time with his mom. That's going to be a big thing with him because, she died when he was younger, when she was murdered. So he's going to spend a lot of time with her, but he's going to also see what's really going on. Now, he's going to try his best to help, but it's not going to work. Now, like I said, the particle accelerator will explode. Yes, it has to, because that's the only way that they can ignite a war within the city. Because you have to think, Flash needs a reason to go back. Just him having no powers would not be a reason for him to go back. He needs a reason to go back. And in Flashpoint, city being destroyed, people dying, like, I'm not sure if Barry's mom is going to die again in this. I'm not entirely sure. When I say die again, I mean she's going to die during the Flashpoint. Now he's going to need a reason to go back. You're going to see Joe dying, Cisco possibly dying. Cisco could have his powers and actually know how to use them a bit more proficiently. Or Cisco could be like Reverb and become a bad guy. Caitlyn could get her powers. Firestorm could be trying to kill Caitlyn. It's a whole big twist of time. That's what the whole, episode one is going to focus on. Just him actually getting adjusted to everything, talking with his mother, just, finding out that all these guys are not going to remember him because he wasn't in the events in their lives to make him remember. He wasn't, in a coma. He wasn't the Flash. None of that. Now, I know they're most likely going to know Wally because, like I said, Wally's going to be the new Flash. But other than that, yeah. Now, guys, if you like my storytelling, please put in the comments below. I'll make sure to do a prediction video about episode 2. Thanks again for watching. You guys have been an amazing audience. Peace out and talk to you laters.